I'm with my friend Chase here, and we are getting to know a missionary. Chase, why don't you introduce yourself, your wife, and what God's doing in your life right now?
Hey guys, my name is Chase Southard. My wife is Ashley. We're actually missionaries in the country of South Africa.
All right, and you grew up there, is that correct?
I did, yes sir. I was there for about 5.5 years.
Okay, excellent. And so tell me something about those 5.5 years that prepared you for where you're at right now.
Sure, absolutely. Just being able to work, growing up on the mission field, I was able to be involved in ministry constantly. Just being involved in the beginning of a church plant and just watch it grow throughout the entire time.
Excellent.
Yes,
Amen.
sir.
So how many siblings you got?
I've got 4 siblings.
All right, that was a quick test, huh?
Yes, sir. I was
All right, tell me
hesitating.
something. Who are they?
It is, I've got an older brother named Tyler. I've got a younger sister named Addison and another one named Emily. And then I've got a younger brother named Luke.
Good. That was all a quick test. Good. So where did you meet your wife?
I met my wife whenever I came back to the States for my Bible college training.
Excellent.
And she was at my home church, just
Okay.
growing closer to the
Amen.
Lord.
Amen. What a blessing. So now you guys have finished deputation. You're back on the field of South Africa. Is that correct?
That is, yes, sir.
And what are you doing right now?
Right now, we're trying to get back in the country,
Okay.
but we're just in language school, and we're just trying to learn the Xhosa language.
Excellent. Okay, you did a tongue twister at church the other evening, and I would love to, if you can use this, share the tongue twister with everybody.
Sure, absolutely. It goes like this.
And what in the world is that supposed to mean?
You can ask me after the thing.
All right, so the language that is spoken there, what is that called? And tell us something about it.
So the language there that's spoken in our area that's predominant is the Xhosa language. And it's actually only spoken in a couple of cities there.
Okay.
But it's got over about 6 million people that speak it. And the lack of missionaries learning the language is it's a big need there.
Okay.
And so that's why we have a burden to actually learn the language.
Amen. Okay, so tell us something that you've eaten that would be maybe out of the norm for the majority of people that are watching this.
Sure. Well, in South Africa, there's they make stew out of. They use every part of the body of the animal.
Okay.
So a lot of them don't have money to just buy the best meats. So they also buy the heads of like sheep and stuff.
Okay.
They'll put it in a stew, but obviously whenever you boil it, it shrinks the skin. So you'll go and you'll eat a stew with a sheep's head in it, but then it'll look like the sheep is smiling at you because the skin comes back and shows the teeth. So that's one of the unique stews that they've got there.
So it might turn you off from getting a second bowl. Is that what
That's
it is?
exactly right.
Wow. Okay, so you're learning language right now. Tell us something about the dynamics of the team that you're working with in South Africa.
Sure, I work with one of the best teams on the mission field. It's my 2 uncles, Jeremy and Kevin Hall, and my adopted father, Mark Coffey. And as I've got to watch them grow, or as I've grown watching them work with a team, I've realized that the dynamic there really does. It's all, I guess, how do you say it? They're all just very patient with one another, and they work together because they all are working in different church plants, but they take the different opportunities to work those church plants together.
And it truly is. It's one of the best team builders that I've ever seen. From the Bible college to the Christian school to the camp to the children's home to the different churches, and what a blessing, what an example. So, well, Chase, we're going to go ahead and close out this time. Why don't you share with somebody who may be watching that desires to be a missionary, maybe a spark is in their heart and they're saying, God, I don't know if you want me to go to a foreign land or what it would be. What would you say to them?
I'd say set your default setting to go. People need the gospel, and we got to get it to them.
Amen. Well, you've heard it here, and I appreciate your time. Chase, thanks so much for your time. God bless you, and we will see you next time.